What's up, YouTube shooters? Coming at you once again through the power of the internet. I want to talk about some of my guns, man. Beginning with this H&K P30. Ooh, it's a nice gun. Feels outstanding in the hand. I'm sure you've heard that about a million, billion, cajillion times. I tell you, believe everything you hear about the ergonomics of this gun, and only about half the stuff you hear about that trigger right there. This is a great gun. Terrific gun to shoot, terrific gun to carry. In my experience, it marries the best of both those worlds. My version here has the safety on it, and it's ambidextrous. Ambidextrous everything on these H&Ks, you know that. It is what it is. Some people love it. Some people hate it. I don't love it or hate it. I actually think it kind of looks cool. And it requires quite a bit of force to activate. It does not strike me as the kind of thing that might accidentally engage or disengage. Now, it's a simple machine. Anything's possible, right? And as a responsible owner and maybe carrier of this firearm, you'd want to be aware of that. It might be on when you think it's off, or vice versa. It adds width. That's a big old honking lever there. It adds width. It adds weight. It's on both sides. It would be impossible for it not to add those things. But it does not make this gun any less carryable in my eyes. And of course, having the safety allows one to carry it in the Condition 1, aka Baus, aka Hide the Women and Kids, aka Oh Yeah. Condition 1, really it's only also known as cocked and locked. One in the pipe. This is a clear gun, of course. Hammer down, safety on, as you see demonstrated here. Condition 1 is not the way that I typically carry. You could with this gun, though. Typically I do not. I'm a Condition 2 kind of guy. Condition 2, one in the chamber, hammer down. There's the decocker. It's not a button that you push, but more of a lever that you depress down like that. It's not a push thing, it's a pull down thing. Drops the hammer safely, allows you to carry with one in the chamber. I usually carry safety off, but I'm aware that this gun has a safety on it. It might be off when I think it's on. It could be on when I think it's off. Just train for it. And in my opinion, this safety disengages. This safety comes off, making the gun hot in the way that is most natural to me. You flip it down and you're ready to go. And that's the way I carry it. One in the pipe, magazine, naturally. Safety off, hammer down, Condition 2. I'm not a big Condition 3 carry fan. Condition 3 is empty chamber, magazine inserted, and when stuff gets crazy, you just tell yourself that, okay, first thing I'm going to need to do if I have to use this gun is rack it. Not a huge fan of that. This is the M&P Shield, chambered in 9mm. I got this because the internet told me to. This was the perfect carry gun. It's small. It's light. It has a safety. It's itty bitty right there. Very positive too. Doesn't, again, strike me as the kind of thing that would inadvertently engage or disengage. Now I'm sure it's possible. There's at least one report of an owner of this gun carrying it, saying the safety either clicked on or clicked off inadvertently. That's not good. And while it's hard for me to imagine that, it's possible. Come on. It's never happened with me on this gun or this gun. Never, ever has happened to me. And I'm thankful for that. This gun is slim. Look at that. Under an inch thin. With a very nice sight picture and sight radius. Very respectable sight radius and sight picture on a gun of this size. And everything they say about it's true. Man, you put this thing on your belt, you put it in your pocket, and it blends in. Doesn't print. You forget about it. You barely notice it. All that stuff's true when you carry the gun. Now, you do notice the size or lack thereof when you go to pick this thing up and wonder, where's the rest of it? You do notice the size or the lack thereof when you take a shooting grip and you wonder, where am I supposed to put my other hand? I don't have big old caveman hands, but I got man hands. I wear probably a size large glove. And taking a good shooting grip on this gun, it's not impossible. It's a little hard. These are first world problems, I understand. But it's something to be aware of if you want an M&P shield. You might not notice this gun when you carry it, but you sure notice it when you shoot it. It's light. And that gives a greater perception of recoil. Now it's just a 9mm, so we won't get too crazy about that. But yeah, you notice it when you shoot it. You might not notice it when you carry it, but you certainly notice it when you grip it and wonder, what am I gonna do with all these fingers I got? When you put your other hand on there, you notice it then. When you shoot it, you notice it then. I'm not being critical of this gun. Well, I guess I am, but I don't hate this gun. I love it. I got 2 of them, actually. If my wife is in the room, I need to stop this recording right now. But I got 2 of these guns. I like it, and it is a nice carry option. It is a nice carry option. I have moved away from carrying this gun. And you know what I did for a minute? For a minute, I went to the other extreme and whoop-chow, started carrying this gun. The SIG 226. Whoop-pow. It's a nice gun, man. I love this gun. Have the most rounds of any gun I own through this pistol right here. And it's going to stay that way, yeah, because every time I go shooting, I shoot this gun because I love it. Feels great in the hand. Heavy gun, big gun, high bore axis. You know, the bore's way up here, your hand's way down here. I think a little more is made about that than what is deserving, but it is what it is. I'll let you know it is what it is. This gun is a dream to shoot. A little tough to carry. I mean, it's big, it's heavy. I'm not trying to make it feel fat or anything, but this gun is much more noticeable than this gun, which is not much more noticeable than this gun. I think I just kind of blew my mind right there. Let me go over that again. This gun is more noticeable, bigger, heavier than this gun, but this gun is not much more noticeable in a carry environment than this gun. I think I got that down. This gun is quickly moving into the best of both worlds category in my thinking. Great to carry, great to shoot, 15 round standard capacity magazine. Same as this guy right here, and this one is bigger and heavier. 15 round magazine for the SIG 226. Now they make an 18 round magazine. 18 rounds is awesome. They make an 18 round magazine for this gun. It is approximately flush fitting. That's awesome. 18 rounds is awesome. It's separate though. That's not so awesome. I have a universal type holster. It's not very tactical, not very, awesome. But I carry this 226 in it. And I have carried this H&K P30 in it. And this one wins. It's the easier carry. Now, dimensionally, check this out. It's about 3/4 of an inch shorter. Let's see. I mean, you can tell. Well, maybe not with my camera work, but if you're looking at these two guns, you can tell this one's smaller than this one. This one's smaller than this one. You know why everybody says it's hard to make a YouTube video? Because it's hard. This gun, if you're just looking at it and eyeballing it, not really geeking out with the specs, this gun is smaller than this gun. Clearly smaller, clearly lighter. When I carry them in the same holster, this guy wins. And same capacity. I'm looking at you, SIG. I'm never going to sell this gun. Never going to get rid of this gun. I had it for sale once. And still haven't forgiven myself. So, in order to prevent that from ever happening again, I bought, let's just say, a lot of accessories to go with it. Let's just say several magazines and holsters and all that good stuff. Because I'm going to keep this gun forever. Not so sure if that's the case with this guy right here. This is a great gun to carry. It's not a super fun shooter. This gun is a great gun to carry, and it's a great shooter. It's about 3/4 of an inch shorter than this guy. The H&K P30 is well lighter, with the same, with the same ability to get your hand on the grip, right? Good. A little less. I mean, this gun's not pretending to be a full-size gun, though. So you know what you're getting when you get it. If you don't, that's your bad. You want to hear something that's funny? Oh, it's going to make you laugh and laugh and laugh, I guess. Here is my Ruger SP101. By the way, this is my fave look for a revolver. Stainless steel, wood, and leather. Love it. Love that look. Love that look. Stainless steel, wood, leather. That's the way it's meant to be. Whoosh. Ruger SP101. Great gun. Boy, terrific gun. 5-shot revolver. I got the 3-inch version instead of the 2¼ inch version. Because I told myself, I said, you know what? That extra 3/4 of an inch, that won't be tough to conceal, and it's not, I'm going to get the longer version because I could carry it just the same. And the difference between this 3-inch and the 2¼ inch is obviously just 3/4 of an inch. The same difference between these two guns. This one is about a 3/4 of an inch difference in length than this. You know, this gun right here, the H&K P30, it specs out to be nearly identical to the SIG 229, which I've been wanting for a while. I made myself promise not to get a SIG 229 because I told myself it's not that different from this gun. In other words, I told myself if I have this gun and a system around it, magazines, holsters, all that good stuff, I don't need the 229. So I said, okay, I'm not going to get the 229. Nope. No matter how much I want it and think I would love it, I'm not going to get it. And then I turn around and get this gun, which is specifications wise right in its wheelhouse. You know, crazy. I got this H&K honestly not just because of its specifications, although they are all favorable. I like the length of it. It's right about 7 inches, maybe a pinch under 7 inches. The weight is terrific. Now it is not a heavy gun. It's not a heavy gun at all. Much lighter than this guy. Certainly much lighter than this guy. And it's not drastically heavier than this guy. For the trade-off, right? It's all about, it's all about this or that. This gives you 15 rounds, full grip, longer sight radius, although this sight radius is pretty awesome. You know what it is. You get what you like. You shoot what you like. You keep what you want. You move what you don't. This one's a keeper, I think. I mean, I've said that before and got rid of guns, but I think this one's a keeper. This one, I don't know. I'm prettying it up maybe for the auction block. This one, I think I'm prettying it up for the auction block. But I love them all, man. These are some awesome guns. This is a terrific hobby. I'm super happy with what I have. I shoot what I own. I love it. What a fun hobby we have. What an awesome community we've got. And these are just some of the guns that have recently been occupying space in my mind. Nice pistols all. Some are keepers for me, some are not. I'm sure you have what you like. It's taken me a while, a lot of guns and a lot of dollars to figure out what I really want. And I think I'm honing my preferences a little bit. And I'm thankful to YouTube for helping me, learn more about some of these guns.